Alright, so as long as we are all ready to go, welcome to session 6. How's everybody doing?
Chilling.
Alright.
Not great.
Tired? Alright, we don't have to go that late tonight then, like I said before.
Yeah, man, well, we're doing it.
Alright, so starting off, we'll just do a quick little recap of what happened last session. Last session, upon trying to figure out what you guys wanted to do, you guys had a day or so that we didn't really fully play out because there was really no need. Jake picked up or Soul Whisperer picked up a brand new sheath for himself at the Knight's Gate, Knight's Watch, whatever, yeah. Picked it up over there. Dylan Vanomir was gifted a brand new set of scale mail armor adorned with the symbol of the shop to wear into battle, since he said that he was the new champion of the fighting pits. You guys had then plane shifted using the symbol, the amulet that Anake had given you, to the Tower of Entropis once again. Met up with Krull, who went into a pretty diabolical evil speech there. You guys attacked him a little bit, you hurt him a little bit, then he teleported away. You guys had to camp out for the night there, since the amulet only works once per long rest. You then traveled into Avernus without having a kind of teleportation circle or anything of that nature, of knowing what was there. Once you got there, Mael had recognized the town that you had come across as El Turel, a town that was a sister state to Baldur's Gate, and it was very odd that the town was seemingly being pulled into Avernus by these massive black spires and adorned with these ridiculously big iron chains as it was pulling it down to the ground in Avernus. As you were walking through the town, trying to make your way towards the only like massive building left standing in El Turel, you came across 3 bearded devils that were chasing after a commoner woman and her 2 twin boys in her hands. As she was running away, you decided to help her. Mael convinced one of the devils to walk off the edge near the bridge and seemingly kill himself. You guys had killed one in ridiculous fashion, I might add, as you chopped off his head. With Soul Whisperer together, Mael and Vanomir both laid his head clean off. And then you have one trapped in your snare trap. I believe that is everything that happened last time. So with that, what would you guys like to do? I have a map up in Tailspire. I found one finally, so if you'd like to come in there and get a little view of your surroundings and see what everybody sees, by all means, come on in.
I'm gonna come.
Also placed things around the map this time. I worked a little bit on some of the things in here. Try and make it a little bit more immersive and things that you guys can do and whatever. I have this one. Dan, this is the one that Alright, so whenever you guys are ready, what would you like to do?
I would like to question the devil. Right? It's a devil, bearded devil. You said right?
Bearded devil.
Something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. I would like to question him on a few things.
Okay. Give me an intimidation check.
Oh boy. I can't say. 13.
13. All right. So it succeeds. What would you like to? What are you trying to say? How are you trying to intimidate him?
I walk up to him and I like grab his head while he's in the snare trap,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, "Where is Kroll?" In his language, though, in Infernal, so it's easier for him.
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Where is Kroll?
I have no idea.
All right. So who rules this land?
That would be Archon, the Archduke of Avernus. This place, I have no idea what this is. This place appeared here. I guess Archon brought it here.
Is this the only city Archon has brought down here?
As far as I know.
Where can I find Archon?
Who knows? He might be fighting down below. Could be anywhere on Avernus. I don't deal with him directly.
Then who do you deal with?
The Blood War downstairs, down by the river.
Who?
So who's in that castle up there?
I have no idea. I haven't gotten that far yet.
You said the who downstairs?
The Blood War.
The Blood War.
What exactly is the Blood War?
Blood War, for all of you, since you're here and he's saying it. Hiccups. Blood War is the eternal conflict between demons and devils for control over the Nine Hells. Demons are from a plane known as the Abyss. They are typically chaotic evil. They despise order in any form and wish to unmake reality. Devils, as this creature is in front of you, are more militaristic and take over and currently rule the Nine Hells. They're usually tyrannical and try and bring a weird sense of order to the multiverse, trying to bend all to the will of Asmodeus, who is essentially the devil.
So I have a.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask him, but if you have more information, go ahead.
Devils are forged from the souls of evil beings or being lowered into their ranks somehow, whether it be through a binding contract. They do have contracts of that nature. Devils and demons both can only be killed on their home plane. So if a devil dies here within the Nine Hells, they do die. However, if they are killed outside of this realm, if they were to show up, say, in if they were to show up in Avernus, we're in Avernus. If they were to show up in Avitas and they were killed there, they would simply reappear back here in the Nine Hells, forming at the River Styx. The River Styx would be a place of, like, a centerpiece where they would emerge from.
So you say you're here for the Blood War. Who exactly do you answer to? Who is your commanding officer, for lack of a better term?
I guess all of us answer to Asmodeus. But he's not here. He's all the way down. No, he doesn't come up here for this.
Does he have any weaknesses?
Who?
Asmodeus.
I don't know.
Come on, there's gotta be something.
So who can I talk to that would know where Archon is?
I don't know. I mean, maybe somebody down below. Maybe somebody at the castle. Maybe, I mean, we could enter a contract for your soul, and maybe I could get some more stuff and find out where he is.
I smacked the dog shit out of him. I see, we're not entering a contract. We're not entering a contract. So so what you're telling me is you're absolutely useless to keep alive. You have no
Can I kill
answers.
him? Can I kill him? Can I kill him?
Right now he's pretty much fucking useless. So I mean, Mael and Warren and Soul Whisper do cut his head off too. He's fucking useless.
I like instantly get to his neck and just like sit there.
I mean, I wasn't gonna kill the lady. I was just gonna sell her.
That's even worse.
I mean, I would sell her into slavery. She would still live.
You make
Who are
me
you
sick.
gonna tell her to?
The Wandering Emporium.
Where's that?
Down below, it's a Wandering Emporium. I can't tell you where it is exactly at all times. It wanders.
So if you picked up this lady, and you're just gonna roam around with her until you found this wandering quarry.
I was gonna knock her unconscious first.
I slapped the dog shit out of him again.
Oh, ow!
Focus.
I also slapped him.
Oh, fucking
Do
stop
you
it!
do you think we could find anybody at the Wandering Emporium that knows where Archon is?
Yeah.
I also slap him.
Anybody else want to slap him?
I would. I mean, maybe if you go down there, you'd have to go down, and down there is crazy with the blood war and all that stuff. Blood war. Again.
Listen, we're here to begin with. We knew what we were walking into. Crazy's crazy.
Well, if you go down there and you seek out the Wandering Emporium, I guess its owner would be Mahadi. He might know some things.
Doesn't have any weaknesses.
You have to bring him some stuff.
Can I bring him you?
How about to say we could bring him you?
As a slave?
Yeah, you look like a pretty good slave to me.
And we'll knock you out too. It'll be no problem. You'll be unconscious.
And he usually just takes soul coins. I could give you some.
I want all of them.
And he empties his pockets and his pocket, and he hands you 5 soul coins.
Is this as much as we need to, like, get them, or what?
That's all I have.
I shake him down while he's fucking trapped.
You have more, you bum. You got a stockpile somewhere.
Another 3 soul coins fall out.
You damn right. I take those
Can I go
two-
search the guy we killed for some more soul coins?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
So it would be the one right over here to your right at the moment, in between you and the woman that you saved. You're pilfering his pockets.
Yeah.
Just give me a general investigation check.
Oh darn. 12?
12.
Yeah.
You gather 7 soul coins.
Oh baby.
All right, I have 8.
We're
We
rich.
have 7. We have 15 soul coins, boy. We're rich.
Alright. Well, what's your name, demon beard guy?
My name is Thune.
Alright, Thune. This is not your first rodeo having a slave. I know you have more than 6 soul coins. Where's the stockpile? Where's the stash?
I don't have a stash or a stockpile. I'm low on the totem pole. Not the way it works here.
I'll believe him.
Well, actually, I'll do this.
You know what, Soul Whisper? I think you should slap the dog shit out of him.
You know, I slapped his book really, really hard.
As the sword or as your hand?
With my hand.
Ooh.
Yeah, take that, bitch.
So what else
like
have you
that.
He
found?
kind of liked it.
I had
What
hearted.
else? What else have you found here since you've been up here, except this lady and her children?
I mean, not much. Most people died here. Like when it was pulled, I'm assuming. I mean, you see there's meteors and all kinds of fire and all that fun stuff crashing into it constantly.
So what it sounds like to me is we're gonna check the rest of this place out, find Mahadi, and hopefully he could tell us something.
Well, Mahadi wouldn't be up here. Wandering Emporium would be down on Avernus.
No, I got that. But one thing at a time. Mael, your call. You want to kill him? He's got nothing else.
You guys can do whatever you want with him.
Wait a minute. Come on.
What else you got? If you're of no use, you're just gonna die.
I die here, I die, period.
Exactly.
That's the point.
Oh.
You shouldn't be an asshole trying to kidnap a woman. And, are we ready, boys? You ready to just end this guy? Or what?
I
don't
talked to
think
him
nothing else.
Infernal. I'm
Yeah.
like, listen, do you have anything else of use so you could possibly stay alive?
I could tell you. And then I could learn more information.
You could
Tell
sell
us?
me?
Yeah.
I think we just kill him.
Alright, well, I'm gonna walk by the lady over there. Soul Whisperer, Warren, whoever wants to do their thing, do their thing.
I just slice his neck, his jugular.
I mean, you guys have him in a trap. He's not going anywhere. I'm not even gonna.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna make you roll to hurt him. So, however you guys wish to, if you're killing him, however you wish to, go describe it to me.
I just slice his jugular as he's like gargling. I just go back to my sheet. And that's it. He's fucking.
Just see as Thune, as he said his name was, just grabs at his neck, black blood just pouring out of the slit that Soul Whisperer created, and he chokes on it a little bit, and then just falls to 2 knees, and then falls face forward towards all of you.
Beautiful.
Bye bye, Thune,
It's brutal.
the loser.
Alright, now I'm gonna go talk to this lady, if she's still here.
She is still there. She has her children still in both of her arms. She is as you approach her, you finally notice she's a slender figure, has messy red hair, green eyes, has the typical brown kind of commoner, like people's dress of like high fantasy, like that kind of stuff, with the white poofy sleeves underneath it, and has a hood up. You'll also
Can I do it?
Go ahead.
Can I do an investigation check to see if she's like in disguise or something, and like actually not a woman with 2 kids?
Sure. Investigation.
Oh, that's ass. A 7.
Nothing. She still appears as a woman in front of you.
All right, so I walk up to her and I ask her, "Are you okay?"
Oh, I can't express my gratitude enough. Even though your methods were a little extreme to see, it was necessary with those beasts.
So, are you from here? Are you like the last survivor? Like, are there more of you?
I don't know. My name is Harkina. These are my sons, Ezo and Brask.
Say the son's names again.
Ezo, E-Z-O, and Brask, B-R-A-S-K.
Ezzo and Big Crest.
Stop.
Yep.
What was her name?
Harkina, Harkina.
So, what were you doing as the city was being dragged down? I'm guessing just hiding?
I was hiding in the basement of the Antlers. Mael, you hear this, and it sends a wave of memories back to you, where you had, in your previous times when you had visited here in Elturel, you were familiar with the Antlers, it was the most illustrious tavern in Elturel. So Arkina continues, says, I was hiding out in the basement of the Antlers, and we were living off the reserves, me and my sons. We ran out of food and water and everything else, so I was coming out to try and search for more. Heard from other survivors that I've seen and ran into that the city split in two, and over here is worse off than it is over there. Trying to make my way to High Hall across the bridge.
Arkina, did you happen to find any money?
I have not, no. I didn't
have
look.
any on you?
I didn't look for any money. I was looking for food.
Do you have any money on you?
A couple of silver pieces.
Okay, I think we deserve a little reward for saving you and your children's life.
You're really going to shake me down after?
All right,
Whoa,
don't.
whoa,
No,
whoa, whoa.
no. We're not doing that.
Yeah, no. I don't think so.
I just think we deserve a little reward.
Get out of here. All right, don't mind him.
All right. Whatever.
What's in High Hall?
High Hall was what I had heard. It used to be the great castle that was home to all of Elturel's leaders. High Overseer Thavius. I hope he's still there and still alive and working on a plan to rescue any remaining survivors and drive away these devils.
I think, as I'm talking to the group, I think if there's any survivors, and it's possible that they're there, we might want to head to High Hall to see what the hell's going on.
Yeah, they might have money.
We're
It's
not taking money
about
from
the
people.
money.
What?
These people are literally getting dragged into hell. Literally.
Yeah, it's a gold mine. These opportunity to make some money. Think about all those people that want to pay for us to see their lives. Come on.
Listen, man, we're here to do two things. We're here to help these people, and then go find the Hand of Vecna.
I'm here to get some money.
You came to hell to get money.
Yeah, but I don't get why you guys came.
I don't think there's a first bank of hell. I got
You
to
are
tell
definitely in the right place,
I
morally
know, that's what we
speaking.
did. We already got some soap boys. Who knows what that could do?
Did you see any other devils other than these three chasing you while you were out here?
I mean, many of them patrol the city. I haven't made my way much further than here. I was being chased. I did see a little while ago. I saw some dwarves trapped under a building a ways back. I saw a halfling in a little alleyway. But that's pretty much all I saw. I don't know why a halfling was just standing in the alleyway. He was looking up at something too. I was running. I couldn't really make it out.
So what do you guys want to do? Do we want to go to High Hall? Do we want to see where these dwarves are? Possibly save some dwarves?
I'm trying to save some dwarves, bro.
You're trying to save some dwarves?
Where most suckers are.
Everybody else?
Yeah, let's go save some dwarves.
Mael?
Yep.
Alright,
Harkina.
Harkina.
You can lead
Yeah.
me there.
I mean, I don't want her to lead us there still with the kids if she needs to get the high hall. She could just kind of like... has anybody been here, know the map, know anything? Like, if she starts saying stuff, where the location is?
Yeah, I do. I drew the map before the same.
Okay. So, yeah, if you tell Mael where the dwarves are, I'm sure he can lead us. You don't need to be out here anymore with your kids. You could try to get the high hall.
Okay. So just for general purposes of it, it would be the collapsed building behind and closest to the edge of where you guys just encountered everything. So it would just be from where Mael's character is. It would be down this alleyway-ish or the street, and then up over to the right, over by the edge of the one area of Elturel.
Plus. On the edge, behind Mael.
So it would be. Can you guys see if I draw?
Are you? I'm trying to find my character again. Oh, there we go. Are you drawing from where we're stationed?
Yeah. Do you see that at all?
No.
No. Okay. I make a line.
That I see.
I see that.
Okay. So. Crap.
Now I lost it.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
James, there you go.
Okay, so it would be this way,
Okay.
and then that way.
Oh, right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder what this. Never mind. This blue thing is, but never mind.
That's where the dwarves are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be that way.
Alright, I mean, I guess we'll make our way to the dwarves.
Let's do it.
So as you guys start moving and making your way to the dwarves, you see suddenly the ground begins to quake a little bit, and it rocks the entire city of Elturel. You gather that it's seemingly the chains pulling the city down closer and closer to Avernus. In front of you, you see a building that has been collapsed. There's just rubble and brick and stone and fire and everything surrounding this building that has been destroyed. I'll move you all over there if you'd like. You're over here now. As you're moving there, so you get a general idea of where it's at. That's all this for measly little silver. No, it's because the thing is so small. It's so finicky when I try to pick it up. It makes me want to pick up, like, it keeps trying to make me pick up the tile instead. So yeah, you see this building is just covered in fire, rubble. It looks like rock and stone and brick just are everywhere throughout this. You hear, as you're coming up to it, you hear 3 dwarves just shouting and writhing in pain, like, help, help. And they are seemingly trapped under the rubble of this building. how would you like to help them from being crushed from this building?
So I charge to the rubble and try to act like a pry to like push it off. And I say,
Don't worry, little man. I got you.
Okay, give me a strength check, please.
all right. I got an astounding 7.
7. That unfortunately is a failure. So you stab in and you're trying to pry, and it's the rubble is just not coming loose.
Vladimir, give me a hand here.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there and I'm gonna also attempt to lift the boulder.
Again, give me a strength check. This time with advantage, since Soul Whisperer is there helping as well.
Could I go help him as well?
Oh, I crit.
Nat 20.
Yeah,
okay.
23. Yeah, nat 20.
Okay. So you easily just pick up this one slab of what seems to be a piece of stone wall that had just fallen and crumbled over to the side that was laying in the street and just covering these two of the 3 dwarves that were there. You still hear somebody underneath a little ways off, but you have saved these 2 over here. So I'm gonna make them stand up now. So you,
I'm gonna go try to save the other one.
okay. How are you attempting to save them?
Depending how well it looks like, I'm just gonna try to lift, and hopefully I can get him out from under there.
Well, if you're trying to like deduce what the best way is, you can give me an investigation check. Or if you're brute forcing it, give me a strength check.
12
12?
strength.
Okay. This one, not as big as a slab of like an entire side of the wall. It was more or less just brick and rock and little tiny pieces of stone. You start digging, and with your talons, it's easy enough to just start digging and throw rocks left and right, and then you dig out this female elf over here as well.
Nice. Everybody all right?
Oh, thank you. We were taking refuge in this building, and it just collapsed on us. The one on the right says to you. That would be this one over here.
Okay.
Don't mention it. Don't mention it. You guys got any dough by any chance? Or any cash?
Ash.
Yeah, some gold, silver, copper even. I'll take anything. We're very poor adventurer. We seem to save the day.
I have some copper.
Don't
Anything helps. Anything helps, really.
don't worry about
We don't
it.
need it.
We don't need it.
They speak for themselves. I desperately need it.
There.
Do we even have hands?
I put my little hand out, a little grimy hand, slimy hand.
He just like weirdly. So you see this small dwarf. He's got a shield, and he's got not much like on him, other than like typical like commoner kind of outfit on. But he is holding a shield, if for anything at all, just to protect himself. And it looks like it's a makeshift shield that he might have taken from like a door or something like that was inside this once standing house. And he weirdly reaches into his like coin bag and just hands you 12 copper.
Thank you so much, sir. This will go a very long way.
You didn't have to do that. He's not poor.
I handed it to Vladimir. I said, "Here, put this in my bag." I'm assuming he puts it in my bag.
So did this happen as the city was being dragged down, or this happened while you were down here already?
It happened recently. We've been trapped here for a couple hours, but city got dragged. We're not. One day we were, all working within the town. Just we came home, and then just a sudden flash, and all of a sudden, fire, meteor showers, and rocks hauling from the sky. That god-awful, stinking sulfur smell. And as he says that, all of you that can smell seem to take in, oh yeah, there is a really horrible, terrible sulfur-like smell within the air that is just stinging your noses. It stung as you got here, at first, but now as he says it's really starting to kick in how terrible and awful the smell is here. We just got transported here, and then we were trying to wait things out and see if anybody would come from High Hall to help, and no help came, and meteor hit the house, and we got trapped under.
I mean, that sounds very unfortunate. I'm sorry that happened to you. I know that someone told us that they were also heading to High Hall to see if there was any more survivors. I guess that's going to be the central meeting place. I don't know if you guys want to head there, or...
That would be that big building across the bridge on the other side. I don't know what... we can still see it, so I'm assuming that it still stands. Because, you can still see it, but I'm not sure if anybody's even there. I hope the overseer is there.
I mean, if you want, you can start... I would start heading there now before anything else crazy happens.
Alright, we'll make our way there. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Yes, hopefully.
Is there anybody else around that needs saving before we venture off?
Could I do, what would that be, actually? Just a perception check? Just looking around, I guess, right?
From where you are here?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Give me either perception or investigation.
God, they're dog shit tonight. 10 for perception.
10's not too bad. So what you do see is you're on the other side of the bridge pretty much right now. You can make out the bridge from here from what you see. What you do see is you can see them on the map now if you start moving around in Tailspire, but for all intents and purposes, you do see a couple of dark figures gathered in what seems to be the middle of the bridge, on this one that's closest to you specifically. You see a couple of weird shapes at the beginning of the... You can't really see the beginning of the bridge from here, so you wouldn't see that yet, but you do see some like weird markings along the side of the bridge. You can't make out what they are from here. You'd probably have to get closer, but getting closer would mean that you'd have to approach these dark figures that you can't make out as of yet either. You do notice that some of these figures do appear to be flying, though.
Alright. I mean, I don't see anybody else in danger. I mean, if somebody else wants to take a look.
No, I should probably
Perception.
head over.
It would be perception or investigation if anybody else would like to take a look.
I go there, I make an investigation, I get a 7.
You go where?
Frank, like where he's looking.
Oh, okay, to where he's looking. Okay, with a 7, I mean, you just kindly You kind of make out the same things. However, with a 7, you don't see the dark figures on the bridge. You just see the weird markings adorned on the side of the bridge. You see fire, you see rubble, like all around, like there is. Some of these buildings are just collapsed. Some are just pretty much reduced to ash and covered in soot and black and not what it used to be or what you imagine it used to be.
Yeah, that's a bridge there. For sure.
Okie dokie, so do we want to head over to the hall?
Yeah, I think we should.
So,
Okay. So you guys are gonna start walking towards the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this little dwarf guy with us or not really? They fucked off.
I mean, you told them to go to the hall, so they're gonna move on their own.
Beautiful. Understood.
So they would be over here. Where did that one go? I think I just chucked one off the map.
We get the idea.
I know, but I lost one. There it is. It went all the way down there. Oh my god. So, how would you guys like to approach this bridge? You're approaching the bridge, you're moving towards it, you're going back the way you came, you're going down that alleyway that's near it. How are you approaching the bridge?
I mean, I guess going down the alleyway would be the shortest way to get there, right? The quickest way to get there, but I don't know.
Oh,
Somebody.
Okay.
I think we go down the alleyway. I don't trust no bridges.
Okay. Well, I mean, you have to.
Well, what's the bridge? What's the bridge over?
The bridge, as you approach it, you can give me a perception check if you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Who's ever
A 4.
A 4. You can't really make anything out other than there is a massive amount of. It sounds like a riotous battle is happening below you. You can't really make anything out. You see a river that appears to be a mixture of like blood and fire, but you can't really make anything out other than that.
Alright. Yeah, let's use the alleyway. I don't trust bridges.
We have to go over the bridge anyway.
We can't use the alleyway?
No, the alleyway will get to the bridge.
Oh, to get to the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever. I mean, we'll just walk to it.
Yeah, I was asking which way are you going to get to it? Were you going back around, like, by Harkina, where you left her, or were you walking down, like...
Oh, yeah, no, I think we
close to
should...
the
I
edge?
think we should... I thought she was going over there already. But, yeah, I mean, we should probably make our way back, let her know. Head over there.
Well, we don't know if she went or not.
Is it? I mean, it's not a huge time investment to go back the way we came, right? Let's just do that. Just double check, make sure, do a little backtrack, and then we'll head over to the
Alright.
the bridge.
I love how Mike's moving his character. It's doing it one by one. It's really funny. Alright. Okay.
Is she still here?
Harkina is still here. She has not... She's not in the same spot, but you can see that she looks a little distressed.
Arkina, what's going on? Why are you still here?
There's things on the bridge. There's a
Things.
little devil in the corner over there talking to a halfling. I don't know what to do.
Alright, I think we should go check out this bridge.
Oh yeah, there's a devil. Where's the devil?
Over there, in between the buildings. Turns,
Oh shit.
turns and points over there.
Shit.
Where you see
What
the
the
where you see
fuck?
that little tiny halfling.
Yeah,
over there.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh shit. Let's see what's going on with this little guy.
What? Where's the halfling?
Over here by this alley. Over here.
Okay.
yeah.
You're moving closer to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, yo, hey, buddy. What's going on over here?
Well, as you approach, you
Mhm.
hear a devilish, kind of creepy figure that you can't see as of yet. I mean, you will as you get closer. Speaking to the, you hear another voice speaking to this halfling. They're speaking in common, so everybody here, I believe, can understand that.
Okay.
Um,
Can I try to like sneak up and like eavesdrop?
yeah, sure, absolutely. I mean, as you're approaching, everybody here can understand it. So,
Okay. I just want to be like seen if we're walking over. You know what I mean?
yeah, absolutely, I get you. And this imp, an imp, just speaking with this halfling. Similar to Harkina's plight, this halfling is explaining that he had been hiding in the basement of his bakery. He was a baker here within the town. Him and his family are also running low on food. They haven't run out of it completely like Harkina has, but they're running low, so now he is braving the streets in search of provisions. This devilish creature is saying, well, I can give you a month of food for the low price of your soul. And as he says that, you see appear in front of the halfling. It looks like parchment paper, and the halfling is contemplating while he's got what's seemingly a quill in his hand, like he's about to sign this contract.
I throw a dart through it.
Through the contract?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it roll the hit.
Okay. D20. Huzzah! Man, they have been ass.
Okay. It does. I'm not gonna say it misses it completely, because it wasn't a nat one. It hits, but it bounces off. But it definitely catches the attention of the imp and the halfling. The imp turns to you and is like, "What are you doing here? You get out of here. This doesn't concern you. This is between me and this nice halfling."
Listen, no amount of food is worth the price of your soul.
If he agrees to it, who are you to say? This is what we do here. We deal in souls.
I'm not talking to you. So I turn to him and I say, like I said, no deal is worth your soul. Well, what would your family think if you sold your soul for food and you don't even know if he's got the food or not? He's just saying that he does.
I don't want them to die, though. Oh,
Little one.
I imagine they'd be okay.
Little one.
Yes.
We have a small group with us. Then we're all heading over to the hall. There may be rations there. We're not sure yet. It may be worth it before giving up your soul to come along and bring your family.
Been wandering these streets for a while. That bridge is dangerous. I don't know
Well,
if you can make it.
Well, we're here. You have nothing to fear. We've already. You see those dead demons over there, whatever. We killed those dead demons, so you have nothing to fear.
You do me a favor first.
What's that?
You read this contract and make sure it's okay, so that I can accurately choose as to what I want to do.
Probably advise against it.
I'll have a look at it.
Oh, never mind. I thought that was a message for the group. Us. Never mind.
So did I.
Back to the game.
Okay.
I'll take a gander.
Give me an investigation check, please. As he hands it to you, you feel this. It, as I said, it looked like parchment paper, but now as you're touching it, it's human skin. It's halfling skin to be exact.
Okay. Yeah, 5 on investigation.
5 on investigation.
Yeah.
It looks like a bunch of mumbo jumbo to you. I have a contract written up if you'd like me to start reading it.
No, you know what? This looks. I've seen a fair share of contracts in my life. This looks like a bad deal.
Could I take a look at it?
What's it made out of? What is that?
And this is made of human skin, little halfling. Or I wouldn't trust this to save my life.
And you want to make deal with that, bro? Come on now.
If it saves my wife and children, yes.
We'll literally save your wife and children. For a price much less than your soul, don't worry.
I can't abandon them, though. Can't go with you.
I don't know, if you're dealing with this guy, you already abandoned them. I'll be honest.
Anybody else that would like to read it?
Could I try to read this contract?
Yeah, it would be investigation.
$17.
Okay. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but type that up for no reason. You find that down at the bottom, there's a small, tiny little clause that you happen to get as you get to the bottom of this contract. Not only is this devil saying that it's for his soul, but he's tricking him into giving him the souls of his entire family.
Okay, listen, this contract, he probably should explain this clause here, talking about how he's trying to take the souls of your entire family, by the way.
Ah, shit! And then you just see the imp turn invisible and disappear.
Get fucked.
Well, man, you really cannot trust a demon, alright? No matter how broke you are. Alright?
Dumbass.
Hey guys, should we go help this guy go get his family to bring him over?
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, little guy, we're going over this bridge, and we will 100% make it. You guys should come along, tag along.
And they're just in the basement of here. This is our.
Oh, this is the bakery. Was the bakery.
Was the bakery. He can just go back inside and bring them back out. He comes back out with his wife, another halfling, and his 3 small children, 2 girls and 1 boy, all varying from the ages of about 7 to 10.
Alright. I think it's time to cross this bridge and help this man and his family out.
Okay.
If you guys want, stay back for a little bit or stay behind us.
We're gonna stay behind you because I know what's happening on that bridge, or I've seen some devils on that bridge, and I don't trust it.
Alright, is everybody ready to head towards the bridge?
Yeah, is what you call coming with us too?
Harkina,
The girl?
Yeah, Harkina and her children are gonna, hang out with them in the back.
Yes.
You learn from the halfling. Call me Pilster.
Name is Call Me Pilster.
His name is Pilster. P-I-L-S-T-E-R.
Done. I'm absolutely dead right now.
Pilster.
I'm fucking
Pilster Pebblehuck.
My goodness.
Oh my god, that is
Call me Pilster
fantastic.
Hubblehuck.
Of course, fucking Pelster's making deals with Demon, bro. Fucking doofus name.
That sounds very nice.
And his wife is Merrywile.
Alright, guys, we'll just stick close. You know, don't lag behind.
Assuming you guys are now finally approaching the bridge.
Yeah, could I do an Arcana check on the bridge as we're going towards it?
You may. When you guys get up here close to it, so let me describe the bridge a little bit to you too before I let you roll, or you can roll. As you walk upon up to this bridge, it has a couple of steps that lead up to it and then goes across. The bridge itself is 20 feet wide and more than 100 feet long. This is a massive bridge. Adorned on it, you see a bunch of holy symbols and runes just etched into the bridge all along it. Halfway through it from here, because now you guys would have line of sight on them, you see 6 infernal creatures, and it appears that they have killed those dwarves that you had saved earlier. The dwarves are dead in the middle of the bridge, or they're lying still. At least you don't know if they're dead. From where it looks from here, it looks like they're dead. But there are 4 spined devils, these flyboys over here that you can see.
I don't see nothing.
You don't see nothing in front of you?
Hang on. I see those are devils? I thought they were gargoyles, to be honest.
These are there's 4 spined devils, and there's 2 more bearded devils hanging out here on the bridge. There seems to be 2 spined on your side, 2 spined on the other, and then 1 bearded facing each direction. They are seemingly standing guard and scanning this entire bridge to see if anybody tries to cross it at any point in time. They do not see you yet. They have not been alerted to your presence. But as you come up to this bridge, you see, like I said, you see holy runes that are just carved and etched into, the walkway as you walk up, which would be this red stuff here in front of the bridge. This little red things there. You see a whole bunch of it's a massive stone bridge that's going across from one side to the other. It's a rift in Elturel, where Elturel is divided into 2 sections: the eastern side, which you are on, and then it's going into the western side. From here, like Dylan had found out before, you can hear the riotous battle beneath you, which now you gather is the blood war happening upon the River Styx, and it's just demons and devils fighting each other constantly. Some dying, some demons dying, and them coming back. You seemingly using either transportation spells or some kind of rifts that they can appear through the River Styx, and you just see from here looking down just a bunch of massive amounts of fighting beneath you. So you said you wanted to roll for Arcana. Go ahead.
Yeah. Crit. Now I crit.
Nat 20. Okay. God damn. That's really good. So, you see in front of you, when you look at this, you see the runes in front of you, and you see etched into them that if a prayer is said, these runes will activate and may or may not help you. And with a nat 20, you see that this is a prayer that is addressed to Torm, who was the god of duty and righteousness. So from what you gather, this was a prayer that was placed upon this bridge by either somebody from Elturel, or this might have been the god that they worshipped when Elturel was not in Avernus.
Okay, so I turn to Pilster, Marywile, and Harkina. I'm like, did any of you pray to Torn while living here?
Torm? Yes. Torm was mostly who all of us prayed to.
Okay, because from the runes that I could see, and when the little I know about Torn being the god of righteousness and justice, if we say a prayer to Torn, it might help us. I'm not sure. We can take a group decision if you guys want to do that, but that's what I know. So, are we gonna chuck some prayers up, or are we just gonna walk on this bridge?
Prayers up for Jeebus.
Well, for Torn, but yeah,
Say
Jeebus.
we go in there.
No prayer.
Okay. I'm down for it. What we're gonna pray to? The fucking, our
No,
kind
you
god?
You were prayed to Torn, of the god of righteousness and justice.
God, Shrod, whatever. Let's just kill him.
Anybody else?
I'm curious to see how this prayer works.
I am also, but again, it's got to be a group decision. You know,
Same. I'm down.
for the prayer. Mael,
Bless us up, bro.
Yeah.
we're down for the prayer.
No, for the prayer. Okay.
I guess they know the prayer better than we do.
They do
If
know
they're
the prayer. So,
Okay.
Harkina steps up. She looks down at the thing. She says, "It's like this, just in case you guys ever want to use it again. As far as I know, it can only be activated once an hour. Great Torm, God of duty and righteousness, we call upon you in our time of need. Grant us the strength and courage to do what is right, even when it is difficult. Guide us in our battles against evil and injustice, and help us protect those who cannot protect themselves. May your light shine upon us." And as she says that, you see all these runes etched within, and all this Torm imagery. Torm's image is that of his symbol is that of a metal armor clad hand. And you see that just like etched into throughout the rest of the bridge as it glows bright white, and all of a sudden radiant energy is now pulsing from this bridge. For those that need to know, for when you walk in to the bridge and combat starts, any fiend, devil, creature standing on the bridge or touching the bridge in any way, shape, or form, it will cause radiant damage to them per turn started in there.
Huh, sweet.
Oh, that's sick.
I say, Harkina, thank you for that beautiful prayer. It seemed to work.
I haven't seen those lights in a long time. We haven't had to use them, but now's better than ever.
Agreed. Alright, I guess we make our way then, right?
Yep. You guys are making your way through the bridge. Once you get up to about to where I have the first dwarven body placed, combat is. I'm gonna have everybody roll for initiative. So if you'd like to stealthily make your way there or something like that to try and gain an element of surprise, or however you would like to do
No
this.
question. I'm guessing the spike devils have wings.
The spike devils do have wings. They can fly.
How many are there?
4.
Okay.
There's 2 on your side and there's 2 on the other.
Okay.
All right, can I like try to fly and grab one and drag it to the ground? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, yeah, if you're moving up, right? Because I don't know. We would say you guys are about here-ish right now,
I
right?
guess, yeah. Well, yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna need. I mean, you're flying, so everybody else, I'm gonna need some sort of order as to where you are.
Vandermeer.
With Vandermeer?
Yes, I'm the chief.
Okay. So which one are you flying towards, Frank? The one to your left or the one to your right?
I'm gonna go to the one on my right.
Oh no, are those our people, bro?
Yeah.
Are they dead?
As you are moving closer to this, yes, the dwarves that you told to go to High Hall attempted to cross this bridge and failed.
We killed them.
Okay, so Frank, for you to do that, one, I'm gonna need you to roll initiative, because they're going to see you flying towards them.
Rolled a 20. 17 plus 3. 20.
You do get to go first, so yes, you. Where we stand right now. Do it. The. At the moment, just because you're the one that entered combat first. Everybody else will roll initiative as they get closer. So you're flying towards him. Now I need you to roll to hit.
Okay. Seven. God damn it.
7? Okay, so you fly towards this one on your right. As you fly towards this one on your right, you go to reach out with your talons and grab this winged, spined devil, and try and grapple him with your feet talons, we'll say, almost like a hawk would as it's trying to pick up its prey. See if you could try and drop it, and you miss. You just miss wildly.
God.
So you are still flying, but you are now flying over them about here. How do I do? There we go. You're now flying in this area over here next to them. You got the spins. That's why you missed. Dizzy. Okay, anybody else that would like to move forward and join in on the fight after seeing him miss, you can go ahead and roll initiative now as well. Then I'll place you accordingly in the turn order.
I rolled a 20.
Dirty or
Nat 20.
Nat 20? So you would be going first essentially. But you would get to go next at the moment.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Is there anything you add to your initiative, or it's just you roll with it?
You should have initiative on your thing. Should be a plus to it somewhere.
Yeah, it's right next to your armor class. Right on the left here, it says initiative.
Well, I'm on the sheet. It just says proficient. Oh no, I see that. Yes, I have a 19.
You have a 19. Okay.
Yeah.
So that works well for you guys. You are between. Yeah, you're right after Vanomir at the moment. Mike, are you joining in as well or no?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I rolled a 13.
Roll 13. Okay. You actually go in between the spines and. Okay. So with that, that gives. That leads us to Vanomir's turn. You just saw Ragnar fly up into the air and go and try and grab this other winged flying creature that's on the side over there to the right, and you saw him miss completely. What do you?
I definitely. I mean, Are there like? I don't know how to. Like, can I hit them? These things, or no? They're up in the air. Like, I can't reach them, right?
You'd be able to. I mean, from where they are, they're not flying at the moment. They're just kind of perched on the side of the bridge. They're not flying at the moment. They're just kind of perched there, sitting on the side of the bridge, watching. But for instance, this one is pretty much like here. He wasn't up that high, but they do have the ability to fly. They're just not flying at the moment. And you gather that they have the ability just because of them having wings. Yep.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. I mean, can I move up to it? And I'm gonna.
Yeah, I would say from where you are right now, this bridge is a little bit over 100 feet long. So from where you are, the dead center of this bridge, like in between the two bearded ones, just for reference for everybody, that would be 50 feet. So you can, I would say from where you are, that would be about 35 feet to move up to them. So you can get about 30 feet to them. That would put you about here or here. And you'd be within their melee, so I don't know which one you're going after, but yes, you'd be able to hit one.
I'd be able to hit one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Or you'd be able to attempt to hit one, yes.
Yeah, is there any way I can check to make sure that these guys are dead? Like, you know what I mean? And they're not just like incapacitated.
Sure. Yeah, you can make a check. Give me a medicine or a perception check, please.
20. Nat 20.
Nat 20 on perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Pull up their names real quick. The one in the front is unconscious. The other two are dead.
The one in the front closest to us, or the one closest to them?
Closest to them. So this one.
Can I just like kind of, I don't know. I don't have any more movement, but can I drag him behind me?
Not right now, but you can attempt to do that like next turn. Absolutely.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess for now I'll attack the one to the right.
Attack the one to the right. Okay. Oh, and go ahead and give me roll to hit. I don't know what you're swinging with. I also updated Jake in your stat sheet there to what he should be, since he's now level 4 as well.
Sick.
We didn't do that last time, but I made sure that it's in there.
Nice, we like this.
Because he's also, he also gained, leveling up to 4 got him a +1 to hit. So now I think he's +6.
Yeah, and I also get more damage, I think.
Yep.
It's nice. Alright. 15?
15 on these. That does hit, so roll for damage.
Cool. 6?
6? Okay. He's still up.
I'll use my bonus action to attack again.
Okay, go right ahead.
It's 13.
13 just hits.
Nice.
Yeah, they don't have
4.
armor on. They're small, flying, spined
Yeah, 4.
Spiny creatures. 4? Okay. Still up.
So that's 10. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn. That's all I got.
That brings us to Soul Whisperer. What would you like to do? Soul Whisperer.
Sorry, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought Dylan was still going. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna switch stances to, what's it called? To the Striker stance.
Okay.
I'll roll my steel die, and then, that's all I got. I rolled a 4.
Can you attack?
No, that's my action.
Yeah, it's his action to change stances.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, but I just found out I was doing my shit. I found out I could make you attack with my action instead of like detaching and attacking.
Yep.
Sick.
And then as he levels up, it gets a little bit crazier, where eventually he has like a spiritual like presence to himself. Instead of him just detaching, he has like something that actually like amorphally like holds him, like bigger, like almost like his mage hand looks. It's pretty crazy.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay, so that brings us to the Spined Devils turns. They all go at the same time because of that. You guys see that radiant energy pulse once again, and they are all going to take 4d10 of radiant damage. So I'm gonna roll for that real quick.
Wait, 4 D10s?
Holy shit.
Sure.
That's insane.
Fuck yes.
All of them on the bridge are. So even the bearded devils as well.
Fuck yes.
Because they're going. Well, when it comes to their turn, it will. It's once they start their turn while being in contact with this bridge, they have to take 4d10. 5, that's 9. That's 10. So that's 19. 7. They're going to take 26. The Spine Devils, that is. You see all of these Spine Devils die.
Just abyss. Oh, that's sick. They just get fucking.
The radiant damage. You just see the flash of white light coming out of the runes that are dedicated to Torm. That metal hand that's on there, and I can give you the thing of it when we're done here, so that you can see what it looks like. But you see that metal hand encased in like plate armor flash white, and just immediately, all of a sudden, you just hear this really loud, painful shriek, just and then all of the spiked devils that were there that had that ability to fly up and disappear.
Fuck yeah.
That brings us to Thorin's turn. Thorin, you are up.
Remind me, these guys are like basically immune to fire damage, right?
They're resistant to it, so they'll take half damage, yes.
Alright. And because of that, look at that. Alright, I'm gonna move up.
And you know that from the last time you fought them, so.
Yeah. I'm gonna move up, like here, and I'm gonna cast Magic Missile level 2, and I'm gonna split the 2 orbs between the 2 bearded devils.
What's the range on that?
120.
Okay, yeah, easy enough.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll 1d4, and that counts for all 4 orbs.
Correct, yeah.
And I hit for 5. It's 1d4 plus 1, sorry. So it's
hit
10 damage. 10 damage per bearded devil, basically.
Okay. So they each take 10 damage?
Yeah. And then I will end my turn.
Okay, that brings us to the bearded devil's turns. Once again, flash of white light, and roll for damage on them. 6, 5, that's 11. That's 4, that's 15. That's a 1, so they take 16 points of damage.
Thank God for this prayer. They didn't need us. They just had to pray.
What's up?
They are still standing. They did not die from that.
So 16 points of damage is pretty nice.
Yeah, so that brings them So there's her. Dylan, where'd your character go? Did you just eat yourself off the map? Oh no, you're right there. Never mind. Did Frank eat himself off the map?
No, I'm still in the air. I haven't touched myself.
Oh. Oh, because I zoomed in, you disappeared. My bad.
I'm in the air.
Yeah, I zoomed in and you disappeared. I was like, what the hell?
Jesus Christ, this man disappeared.
Yeah. Okay, so that brings us to the Bearded Devil's turn. They are going to... They're going to move towards Vanamir. That way. This one is going to move towards you. And he's going to roll to hit you. He's gonna make an attack at you with his beard. Yeah, you remember they're the bearded devils, so they have them spiky, kind of snake-like things coming out of the bottom of their beard.
Crazy.
18 plus 5, so that's 23, right? Did I do math right?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Yeah. Gonna be 7 piercing damage, and then I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me as well.
Sclerotherapy is one of the most satisfying.
Yeah, I rolled a. This thing is in the way. 22.
22. Okay, so you succeeded. So you feel as his beard lashes out and makes an attack at you. That snake-like, kind of like barbed area of his beard hits you. You feel. For a second, you feel like you're about to be slowed a little bit, and then you can just feel whether or not it's the scale mail, maybe it's the new sheath, maybe it's some kind of weird thing going on between you and Soul Whisperer, but you gather that your body has just resisted poison.
Well,
He's gonna go ahead and make another attack at you. This time he's gonna hit you with his glaive. Weapon. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, so he swings wildly with his glaive, and just you easily enough just kind of, shimmy one shoulder over to the side as he whacks.
I have a question.
Right ahead.
Wasn't Jake in like defensive stance or something?
He was in
Offensive.
No, he's offensive.
Oh, you're offensive. Okay.
Yeah.
So he does what?
He swung and missed wildly because
Gotcha.
you just kind of shifted yourself out of the way a little bit, still holding, Jake in his offensive stance there.
All right, I'm gonna use riposte.
Okay.
When a creature misses with a melee attack, I can use my reaction to expend one superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against it.
Do you have any more superiority die from the last time we played?
Yes, I haven't used any.
Oh, okay. All right. Because you did use some last time, didn't you?
Yes, but we took a long rest before we traveled. I didn't use it when we met those demons. Since we came to hell, I haven't used any.
Fair enough.
So I'll roll the hit.
Yep.
22.
22 hits.
Okay. So I'll roll that. 7, and then I roll a. What are they? A D8 as well. Oh, 4. So 11 points of
11
damage.
Okay. Okay, he's still up. It is still the Bearded Devil's turns, but it's the other one's turn now. He's going to be... Yep, he's going to come over here, and you're the closest one to him that he can hit, so he just makes it over to you. He is going to... he's going to swing at you with the glaive first. Okay. 14.
Misses.
Misses. Okay. Where he goes.
I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna react again.
Right ahead.
20.
20 hits. Red and roll damage.
9
9.
and 5, so 14 damage.
Now he's gonna take he swings, misses. You go ahead and you riposte a little bit there and smack him right underneath the armpit area, and he's like, ah! While he's just standing there staring you down. And he's gonna go ahead and his snake-like beard is going to make an attack at you. So. A natural 20.
Hell yeah.
So that means that's doubled. So it's double the double. Hold on, doing math. It's 13 plus 2, that's 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw again as well, please.
Oh,
Like crit fail. 5 total? Yeah.
5 total, nat 1.
Yeah.
So you see as his beard comes out at you, stabbing you in the neck area, learning from the mistake of the other one that hit you kind of like in the chest in the scale armor. This one kind of makes purchase with your neck, and then all of a sudden you just feel poison start coursing through your veins. You are poisoned for 1 minute.
Okay.
So, just for all intents and purposes, when you're poisoned, you now have disadvantage on attack rolls and all ability checks. So you have that for 1 full minute.
Gotcha.
And that will bring it to Mael's turn. Mael, you are up.
You skipped me.
No.
no.
Was that Dylan's turn? No, it was the other guy's turn. Sorry, I thought that was Dylan's turn.
No, it's alright. It's because he was, reacting.
I was reacting.
Yeah.
Put me up next to the.
Oh, okay. You pick him up. Please. Here we are. You're up there, next to Dylan. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna swing.
Swing. All right. Go ahead. Swing for me, Daddy. Love how long it takes for your rolls to come through, man.
11.
11 just misses.
Alright.
Have any bonus actions? Anything else that you would like to do?
No.
Okay. Brings us back to the top of the round. Ragnar, it's your turn. You see as there's 2 bearded devils, one in front of Vanamir, one in front of Mael, now on the bridge. You saw as that bright white light destroyed all of the flying spine devils that had been here. It's just these 2 bearded devils against them, and you just saw Vanamir get hit and seemingly clutch his neck a little bit. You're not quite sure what's wrong with him, but you know that something like the pain of that took effect, and he grabbed his neck a little bit. And then you saw Mael walk up and go to swing with his weapon, and just not completely, but just miss the one bearded devil a little bit off of the shoulder. It just kind of hits him kind of right in the arm, and just brushes off.
I'm gonna fly next to Mael and swing at the one right in front of him.
Still flying, and you're gonna swing at this. So go ahead and roll the hit.
Come on. Oh, nat crit, baby.
Nat 20. Okay, so that is that's double the dice. So what are you hitting with? Talons? Assuming?
Yeah, talons.
So that
So I will roll.
That would be both of your. So that would be.
Oh wait, oops, no, not that.
That would
Yeah,
be,
yeah, yeah.
That would be 2 d4s plus 3.
Okay. 3 plus 3 is 6. And then 3 plus 2 is 5, so 11?
Well, no, it's 2 d4s and then plus the thing.
Oh, so
it's 3
it.
and 5, so it's 5 plus 3, so that'd be 8, right? And then on the
Yeah,
first one,
8, yeah.
you got 3. Yeah, so it's 8 damage. This one. Okay, he's still standing.
Then I'm gonna use a bonus action.
Okay.
Flurry of blows.
Right ahead, roll the hit again.
18.
Hits.
4 damage.
4 damage. How would you like to describe to me how you kill this barb devil? Or bearded devil?
I'm just gonna hit him with a bunch of fucking punches and he just collapses, since it's technically flurry of blows. I think that would make the most sense.
Yep, there you go. And he is dead. I'm not gonna knock him unconscious just to remove some of the clutter out of the area, but there you go. He is dead in front of you. That brings us to Vanimir's turn, unless there's anything else that you would like to do. I don't think you can, right? Good.
Yeah,
Still have some movement if you want to move or anything like that.
Can I just land?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I would just like to land. Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
So you guys just saw Ragnar start pummeling the bearded devil that was in front of Mael, hitting him 3 times with a flurry of blows, and then killing the barbed devil, or I keep saying barb, bearded devil, and he just falls as the bearded devil falls to the ground at this almost seemingly in sync, and at the same time you see Ragnar land on the ground next to Mael as well. It's now your turn, Vanamir. You still have the bearded devil in front of you.
I want to attack.
Okay, go right ahead.
It's I have whatchamacallit, right?
Poison.
Disadvantage?
You have disadvantage, yes, because you are poisoned.
Gotcha. 14?
14 does hit.
Okay. I'm going to use my menacing attack,
Okay.
which will just add a D8 and make it so that you have to do a wisdom saving throw. But let me hit first. So, oh shit, 10.
10? Okay. Well,
Oh, do I not have to do that?
I don't have to do the wisdom save. Describe to me how do you want to do this? How would you like to
Oh.
How would you like to kill this bearded devil in front of you?
I'm going to run at him, slide between his legs, and lift Jake up and just slice him in half.
So you see Vanomir pull out, or he already has Soul Whisper pulled out. You see him slide underneath this bearded devil who stands almost around the same height as Vanomir. He dexterously just slides straight through this bearded devil's legs. As he does, he's got Soul Whisper up in his hands, and almost like hot, like butter, like a hot knife through butter, just cuts this bearded devil straight.
Like hot butter through a knife.
Yep, I almost said it.
Butter
Yep.
right through a
Yep,
knife.
me no speaky the English today. I'm having a stroke. Just leave me alone. Just cuts him straight in half, and then you just see the bearded devil fall to the ground in 2 pieces. One kind of brushed up against the side of the bridge, the other one flopping in between, right in front, but in between Mael and Ragnar. That will end combat. There you go. You guys are now almost halfway on the bridge. What would you like to do?
I wanna
I'm gonna use
Yes.
lay on hands on Dylan.
oh, thank you.
Dylan?
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna use 5 out of my 20 points to cure and neutralize the poison affecting him.
Fair enough. Dylan,
Because
you are
it's
no longer
only
poisoned.
it's only been like what 15 seconds maybe.
Yeah, it's
if
only,
that.
yeah, it's been about
Um,
it's been about 12 seconds. So
Yeah.
Can I check the 2 bodies for more soul coins? Right, that's what we call them.
yeah,
Oh, Dill, you get 5 HP back also.
Oh, nice, thank you.
Give me an investigation or a perception check, Frank. Their
Okay.
bodies.
16.
16. Okay. Between the two of them, I'm gonna say it takes you a little bit. It takes you about 10 minutes or so. You gather as you're going through all of their items and stuff like that through their, or not items, as you're going through all their pockets and just checking. You gather another 8 soul coins between the two of them.
And then I would like to check on the one dwarf for one of them that was just unconscious but not dead.
Right. So, what are you checking her for?
To wake her up. Trying to wake her up.
I mean, do you have any form of healing to try and wake her up? Is she unconscious in D&D is you're down to 0 hit points, so she would need.
I thought you meant unconscious as in she was just knocked the fuck out.
No.
Hang on. I can check if I got anything.
When you do reduce somebody to 0 hit points, you have the choice of either killing them or knocking them unconscious. When we were like in the fighting pits in Avitas, that was the first to 0, nobody dies kind of thing. When you're in combat, when I say how do you want to do it and stuff like that, if you guys are explaining that you're killing them, then you're killing them. Yeah. Otherwise, you could choose not to and just knock them unconscious, which this one appears to have.
Yeah.
I'll use 1 point of the lay on hands.
1 point of
There you go.
Okay, so she is back up with 1 hit. Thank you. They were too much for us. What happened to the other two? What happened to Strovan and Karcha?
Unfortunately, they did not make it.
I tried to save them. We need to get to High Hall.
Actually, I'm gonna search the dwarves too, see if I could give her if there's any possessions that they have. Maybe I'll give it to her.
So give me a investigation check as well. Again, please.
19.
19. You see in the male's hand is his shield. He still has his shield on him. You can certainly try and give that to her if you want to. It's not broken. It's just that he's still holding on to it. But then again, it's just a small makeshift shield that was, from what you gather, it was seemingly ripped from a wooden door that he fashioned and carved into a makeshift shield. There's that. There's a small handkerchief in his pocket of his chest pocket that's embroidered with the initials SA.
Okay, I'll take that. Maybe that'll be something a little bit more reasonable to instead of the shield. That's a little much.
Then, I'm sorry, SI, not SA.
Okay.
And then from that, in the females, the other female female dwarf that's dead, you just gather minor laborer's tools.
Okay. So I'll just give her the handkerchief, saying here this is, you knew them, they were your friends. Maybe this is something you could hold on to remember them by.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I guess we cross the rest of the bridge then?
High Hall should be a little bit ways past here.
I mean, that's the plan, right?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Right.
Can I just make a perception check to see if I could just see anything down the bridge, any more enemies, or
Like looking down from the bridge, or like looking down
No,
straight
like-
ahead?
yeah, like straight ahead to the other side of the bridge.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Give me a perception. Yeah. Give me a perception check, please.
Oh, that was ass. 5.
5. You don't notice anything in front of you other than, just a small pile of bones kind of in front of you. Just some dust or not dust, soot and black ash just kind of adorning like the rest of what it seems to be like the walkway of this bridge.
Okay.
But you don't,
I'm
you don't see any enemies or anything like that.
Okay. That's good.
By now, Harkina and
Pilster.
PP over here have moved up and joined you as well. They were hanging back like they were told.
All right, I guess let's bring these people, to the other side of the bridge.
So you guys start walking towards the other side of the bridge.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
As you get to the end of the bridge, you see it's not a 1-to-1, but High Hall would be a little bit. The western side here isn't as big as it needs to be. High Hall would be on that map that I gave you. I think I gave it to everybody, right? Of El Terrell.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be down a ways and up to the left. So if you look at the map in there, it is and you zoom in almost like where the bridge is, bottom left, like just above the E and the L. I don't know if you guys have it up at all.
I see what you're saying.
That is approximately how far High Hall is from you.
Okay, so we still got a little bit of ways. Okay. Alrighty. So I guess we're just gonna go to the other side of the bridge and just head for High Hall.
Up to you guys.
I was asking the group.
Hey, what was the question?
Are we heading to High Hall?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what else we got going on?
Alright.
Anything else going on over here?
You guys get to the end of the bridge. As you get to the end of the bridge, it's easy enough. You guys are now, making your way off the bridge. You don't see anything. Everything looks similar to what it looked like over here on this side, aside from some of the buildings are not as demolished. It doesn't look like there's a lot of devils or creatures roaming as there was over here. It doesn't look like it's as active as it was. It's just very much. Where did I move? Oh, that's one of the dead people. Yeah, it's very much just more of the same. Just destroyed buildings. Some buildings on fire. Some buildings just covered in ash. You see chunks of meteors that come down at random intervals and are just destroying pieces of the city. There's a crack in the sky and just thunder is hitting one building in front of you, setting it on fire immediately. But it's like a weird kind of thunder that shouldn't exist because it doesn't really come from a cloud, because it's just this weird red sky above you that's just hitting buildings around you. As you're, I don't I don't know which way you guys are going, or you guys are heading, you said, in the direction of High Hall, correct?
I mean, yeah, we gotta get these people there, right? I mean, that's what we said we would do for them.
Yeah.
And we are these houses, are they like abandoned, or are the lights on? Like, what's going on with the houses?
Some of them are pretty much destroyed and disheveled. There is a couple around you that still seem to be functional. All of them seem pretty much abandoned. There's no people in them. You don't hear anything coming from them. It's just, there's maybe one or two that are still freestanding, while the rest of them are just destroyed to pretty much rubble, or halfway have an
I'll be right back.
opening and a gaping like hole in like the side of the home.
Can I look around for some food for the halfling family?
Sure. Give me an investigation check or a perception check, or the other.
16?
16. Okay. So a little bit ways down when you come off the bridge, if you were to make a left, one of the, say about like the third house in, is one that looks about as good as a freestanding house would. You open the door, you go inside, there's nobody here. It's just a small kind of 1-floor house that's very small. There's a couch, there's a table, there's a little kitchen. There's what seems to be like a little bar area as well. That whomever lived here before, kind of had a ale or wine just there for themselves. And then in that kitchen area, you can. Sure. I mean, what kind of food? You find some bread. You find some water in there as well.
Beautiful. I want to bring it over to the.
Find some dried meats, almost like beef jerky.
Nice. Yeah, I'll bring it over to everybody and feed as many as I can, just because I know they've been probably running around doing all that shit. So.
Yep. Easy enough. There's about enough for each of them to eat once.
Perfect. Well, here you go, little one, and your little family. There you go. You guys should be good now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Thanks for letting me sign that contract.
Yeah, man. Hey, you gotta, I'm a man of my word. I told you I'd get you across the bridge and get you guys some food, so gotta do it.
Was quite impressive. I didn't think we'd make it, but
yeah, I mean, you're talking to the champion of the pits here. I know, it's no big deal, but
Champion of the pits? What is that?
That's right. That's right. Oh, it's it's just pretty much I'm the best fighter, in the realm. No big deal.
I'm a champion too,
Right?
Oh yes. So is my sword.
Oh, neat trick that you make the sword talk.
Yeah, I'm a swordtriloquist.
Sword triloquist, that's new. Make some coin off of that, I'm sure.
He really likes to slap butts for some reason. It's really weird.
Oh, wow, I'm tired. All right.
Is there any dirt nearby?
Dirt nearby? There's soot. So it's like that, like kind of like.
Put some in my pocket.
Yeah, it's like kind of like black, ashy, like kind of. You know what soot is, so I don't have to explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some of that you can easily gather up. Of course.
Yeah, we're gonna gather some up just in case.
Yep.
Gotta keep it on deck.
Sure enough, you now have pocket soot.
Yes.
You went from pocket sand to pocket soot.
Soul Whisperer, I got some more ingredients for your secret attack.
Oh, yeah. Put it in your pocket. I'll know it's there.
Alright, so, yeah, I guess moving up to the...
Moving down towards High Hall.
Yeah, unless anybody else wants to do anything else.
No, I'm good.
Alright, let's do it.
Holy shit.
What's up? You tired?
Yeah, I'm falling asleep.
Alright. You can...
It's up to them. I'll keep going if everybody wants to keep going.
I'm so exhausted. I've been exhausted since we started.
All right, so we can either end now or we can end in a little bit. It's up to you.
Up to Frank. I'm tired. I could go for a tiny bit more, but I'm also
Yeah, I
okay
could go.
with the
Yeah, I
time
could go for a little bit
ending
more.
now.
Okay. All right.
I mean, now might be it's a good time to rest too. I mean, we have these houses here. It doesn't look like it looks like we're in a safe area. So it's up to you guys.
I mean, how close are we to this place now?
You would get there today. You would get there tonight, like within the next 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, yeah. I guess let's just do it right.
Yeah, power through it.
I mean, like I said, it's pretty much desolate on this side. It seems like this side has been, for the most part, either been attended to or attended to more. It seems like, from what you gather, and you can see in the faces of the dwarves, the halfling, and Harkina herself, that they seem to have like a glimmer of hope in their facial expressions, and just the way they start moving through this side. It seems like maybe the High Overseer and the other whatever their army is of El Turel may have at least held off or is currently holding off on this side somewhere. You don't see anybody patrolling streets, you don't see anything like that. It just seems abandoned, and from what you can gather, it seems like the devils and the demons, or the devils at least that you have seen, who have come, that you've seen on the other side, are not attracted to this side of the area because there are no people over here that they can, you know, there's no reason for them to be here to try and collect any souls, because you don't see any people or hear any people in this area.
Okay.
Takes you about another good 45 minutes, hour or so, based off of, it's a little bit quicker, so I'll say about 45 minutes it takes you, just walking through the streets, you know, quietly and you know, carefully, as to not attract noise, just in case the odd chance that there is some sort of devil within the area. You come up to, with Harkina and the dwarves' help, you come up to these massive steps, which would be these that are leading towards, for right now. I don't have High Hall yet, so I will eventually get one. But you come to these massive steps over here that would lead up to High Hall. From what you can see from here, I need everybody to give me a group. I need a group perception check, so I need everybody to give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Wait. I rolled a 19.
Perception, you said?
Please, yes.
14.
I got an absolutely disgusting 7.
Right, Thorin got an 8, so
I got a crit.
Ooh!
makes sense. Makes sense because you've been here. You see from where you are, pretty much everybody sees, but Mael in particular, looking down and up the, looking from down here up these steps, you see this, what used to be a grand alabaster castle, that once, from what you know, Mael, it once housed many religious and political leaders of El Turel. Shortly, what I can tell you, because you rolled so high, shortly after the city was pulled here, with the amount of meteor attacks that keep hitting the city, a meteor hurled through High Hall, collapsing offices and residences that once adorned the inside and interior of certain parts of High Hall. The castle sits atop a cliff. It was once the crowning architectural jewel of El Turel. Out of the 5 watchtowers that are affixed to this area, only 3 of them still stand. the wooden gates that that you can see past the steps. That once led into the castle grounds, which now sends that memory flooding back into you that you've been here before and at least been on the castle grounds. That wooden gate seems to have been shattered, and there's just a gaping hole in the side of the wall. The west side of the castle itself has been reduced to nothing more than smashed brick and broken wood. All surviving buildings that are in here are blackened by soot. And at the center of the castle grounds, from what you can see, you see the High Hall Cathedral still standing defiant. It's just the main centerpiece of the grounds, and it seems like that would be a place where all people might be gathering, just because it's the only one still standing defiant. I sent you a picture of really what it looks like at the moment. You would be looking up from where this from where this gaping hole is. So that gaping hole is where the wooden gate used to be, and you just see like the middle of the grounds just on fire from here. Gain a lot of information when you're rolling that 20.
So, are we gonna go up these stairs?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Thank you. Wait.
Let's see.
So as you guys approach the castle grounds, I'm sure you can see there's something up there at the moment, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that just yet. That'll be where we end. So, not giving away spoilers, but that'll be where we end. Nothing reveals itself as you guys enter the castle grounds. You guys have now started walking in to the castle grounds. In front of you, you spot two humans in plate armor, dead, completely dead on the ground, right near this shattered gate, probably around that fire in that picture that I sent to you all. And you see blood oozing out of their chest and shoulders, which appears to be a bite wound.
Pashame.
I would like to search them.
Search them? Okay.
Yes.
I would like to make a perception check, just to see if I see any like animals, creatures, sort of thing.
Okay. Dylan, give me investigation. Frank, give me a perception check.
I got an 8.
Got an 8.
Yeah.
I rolled a 16.
16. Okay, you see in front of you, guarding the... I'll get back to you in 1 second, Dylan. See in front of you, they have not noticed you yet, but about 45 feet, 40 feet in front of you, you see two hellhounds guarding...
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I will bring them down. I mean, I don't know if you saw me move them or if you saw them at all, but...
No,
I'll bring them down here just so you can get a taste of what they look like.
Oh, this is good. Yeah.
Okay. So
This is the shit. Yeah.
You see two
Oh, two. Oh, that's
Yep.
good. Yeah.
Yep. You see two hellhounds guarding what is seemingly the door to the cathedral. They don't notice you yet, but they are about 45 feet in front of you from where you guys are right now. Dylan, you said you rolled an 8?
Yeah.
Okay, as you approach them, you don't see anything. You see a faint little bit of fire coming out of the the bite wound. It's odd to you, but you don't see anything else while you're searching them. They don't have anything on them other than plate armor, and it's odd that a bite wound made its way through plate armor with how thick it is. And they just have a normal long sword next to them. It seems like they went down fighting, but they did not survive.
Gotcha.
So I turn to the group quietly and I'm like, everyone, and I kind of just point to said hellhounds.
At this point, all of you see the two hellhounds guarding the cathedral door. Mael, you recognize that this is obviously from your high roll going off of that before, but this is the cathedral door of High Hall, and they're just sitting there guarding it, and it looks like they're kind of like laying down at the moment, you know, like a dog would, but also keeping watch. It seems like they're not allowing anybody in or out of the cathedral. What would you guys like to do? We're gonna end in a few seconds, but what would you guys like to do?
I mean, I have a really dumb idea. I mean, I'm not gonna try. I might try it. I'm not gonna try it. I'm guessing they listen to Infernal.
They understand it, but they can't speak it.
Well, they understand it, right? Just like I'm giving a. Okay. Huh.
They're dogs, you know. They can't talk.
Yeah, that I know, but I just didn't know what language they understood. Okay.
I would like to try to befriend it.
I was gonna try to I would
love a little hellhound pet.
I don't think they're little.
They're a little bit bigger than little. They're about medium size. So they're.
I would love a medium-sized hellhound pet.
They're about the size of what you would see like a wolf, in the wild,
Oh baby,
like a wolf in the wild. I mean, so you're just gonna you're just gonna start approaching these hellhounds to try and befriend it. How are you?
I'm gonna be like,
how are you trying to befriend it?
hey buddy, how you doing, boys?
And Ragnar, what were you doing in Infernal? Were you doing anything or no?
I was trying to see if I could say come here, but sit and shit.
Sit and shit. Got it.
And I approach to do a very kind pet with my magic hand.
You can. I need all of you to give me some rolls here. I'm gonna need. Yeah. Jake, give me an animal handling check. Actually, everybody, give me the three of you. Give me an animal handling check, please.
Got a 5.
I rolled a 13.
I rolled a 21.
Ooh.
21. Okay. So, and you said
almost a nat crit, bro.
You said come here, buddy, right?
Yeah, I said, hey, boys, come here, boys.
Jake's mage hand goes to pet it, and then all of a sudden you hear growling. They're not attacking it yet, but they're looking at it concerned. The Infernal, they understood, and you see that it takes place, and they kind of sit for a second. They didn't really, it doesn't really take hold, because with Dylan's higher roll, they hear come here, buddy. Come here, buddies, and they don't understand common, so they are now going to approach all of you, and that's where we'll end tonight, because when we start again next time, we're gonna be rolling for some initiative here.
What the hell, bro?
That's funny.
Loops. We can still tame it.
Yes,
you can
there's
absolutely try. Yeah, absolutely.
There's still a chance.
Yeah, there's.
But you gotta make sure